I guess the next 2-3 overs, these two have to be there together. They can still score at 7 and over and then look to bash.
They have to be, because that will give them something to bowl at, because these guys are so dangerous at the back end of an innings.
It's quite interesting split. The first 5 overs today, 37 for 4. Next 5, 34 for 1. And then the last 5, 60 for 1. So going up 12 and over.
Pitch quite different to what we've seen. There's a bit of grip. So it's probably not a 190-200 score as we've seen in the previous games. Hammered down the ground. This sort of Pereira. Yeah, he's not holding back.
Yeah, that's into the wheelhouse for Tissara Pereira. You bowl that length to Tissara Pereira at that pace, he's going to punish you every day of the week.
He likes favouring the leg side. I think we all realise that, but I mean, that's a bit of a gift for him. He's so strong. That's a My 11 Circle champion shot without any doubt whatsoever. I just like the way he kept his shape. This will show us in the stump cam. Nicely played. Really good. So that's the second ball of the over. Opens it up to a big over.
And Lahiro Madhushanka into the attack for the first time in this innings. I was mentioning the wicket, the average first innings score being 196. But since it's a little on the slower side and we've seen a bit of turn, that probably comes down to about 170, 175. And we're on track now, the Stallions, to get there.
Oh, he's gone again. He's gone again, and he's nailed it. He's absolutely nailed it.
The previous one was good. This was even better, Mickey. Why are you standing and applauding?
That is a really, really good shot. What I've liked about Tissara Pereira the whole day is he's got himself in. He's taken the innings deep. He's now got the pace of the wicket. He's got everything like that. And now's his time to take toll. And he's doing that exceptionally well.
Strike rate of 180.
Captain's knock. He came in with the score at 5 for 64. And he's played like he would normally play, Mickey. He's stuck to his game. That's what stands out for Tissara Pereira so far. Now he's got the game to his zone. He can take it away from the Dambulla Viking. The trophy that they're playing for. The My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League trophy.
You might have heard the call of 2. Quick touch and turn. Good running.
That is really good running. And again, just to harbour the point, Chottogram de Silva was a perfect foil for Tissara, because they got in, they built that partnership and took it deep. The key though to bowling to Tissara Pereira is you want to be slightly back of a length. If Lahiro Madhushanka bowls that length, he's going to hit them straight down the ground all the time.
And it's also the type of pitch you could bowl the ball into the wicket, the slower bouncer, which can be a good option. Around the wicket for Madhushanka.
Now this is perhaps going to open that leg side arc a little bit. If he doesn't get his line right. Oh, just over the top, and it's skimmed away for a boundary.
Half century for the captain. My 11 Circle champion shot to bring up his 8th half century. Tissara Pereira, he's been around so long, you'd expect he'd have more half centuries, but batting like this, he's going to add on. 150 up for the Stallions as well.
51 of 27 balls is outstanding. He's given himself a little bit of room and he's hit that over extra cover. That is a really good shot. Held his shape for long and allowed his power to go through the ball.
I remember him doing this against South Africa, actually, Mickey, in your neck of the woods back in Kimberley in South Africa. Got man of the match. Hammered South Africa at all parts of the ground. A similar sort of innings. That's a wide. That's what happens. Pressure on the bowler.
He's just put pressure on the bowler again.
The sun disappearing. It's 4:55 in the evening and the light starting to take effect here in Hambantota.
Oh, that's straight to the man next to cover. What an extraordinary over that was. That is a massive over. 21 runs off that over. Brilliant stuff. 152 for 6.
16 gone, 4 remaining. And it's time for the strategic timeout. Strategy is crucial. The game has changed. 152 for 6.
Right, there's the end of the strategic timeout. Lights are on, shining brightly. And we've got 4 overs to go. Now, the average score so far in the last 4 overs scored in this tournament has been 52 runs. There's still 4 wickets in hand, so if they do that, they will take them past that 200 mark. Ali back into the attack now. He's got 1 remaining, 1 for 29 his return at this stage. It's a different picture. They've gone from, after just under 5 overs, they were 36 for 4, the Stallions. Halfway through the 9th, they were 64 for 5. Now 152 for 6. Thick edge, fine. Third man is in position. Oh, and it's gone for 4 too. There's a unforced error.
Swing hard. That flew off the edge of Tabalam. Could have really done better, but good decision from Dasun Shanak. I've actually been impressed with his captaincy. Yes, Anwar Ali is his main bowler. Lahiru Kumara has 1 over. He's not held them back to the death because he needs a wicket here. Hasaranga Tissara Pereira, he breaks this partnership. Then it's Binura Fernando, and then your mates Duan Olitia and Shinwari, who aren't great with the bat. So that's a very positive way of thinking. He's taking a bit of a chance here, but that's the way to go.
Nicely bowled, short ball. That's good work. I tell you what, so far this game, 1 ball in the 7th over, it's been a game of emotion.
Game is about emotions, the ups and downs. That's what we love.
Quick little look onto the leg side. He's seen that gap. Round about a square leg. Set it straighter than that. Might be able to come back for the second. Oh, that's really good fielding. That is outstanding fielding.
Yeah, I like seeing that because generally the standard of fielding hasn't been great. Apart from one or two great stops, etc., the whole tournament hasn't lived up to expectation, and that is a non-negotiable for any professional cricketer. They've got to be able to field.
Yeah, like Madhushankar it was, had to sprint about 15-20 meters and attack the ball. Hasaranga, 12 off 6. Such a positive cricketer. So good to have in your team. This partnership, 42 off 19.
Sarunga now on strike, down the ground to try and get Pereira back on strike. They know that here's the damaging play. Oh, it's a fumble. Good awareness. Doubling up.
Run the first run hard, they say. There was a knock on your back. Pereira the star. The ball in the slot. Pereira's there to smack it past you. It's about his base, isn't it? That's what he's been working on. It's always been powerful. But the moment you get a strong base, you're more in control.
That just allows you to get your weight through the ball, which he did so well, and that was so beautifully illustrated in that little package we saw.
2 balls left in the over. Oh, that's nicely played. Gave himself a bit of room, smacked it over the top, and he's grabbed 6.
50 partnership in 21 balls. How good has it been? Wanindu Hasaranga, well, we showed you about the slot to Thisara Pereira. Now do one of those for me. That's what Hasaranga seems to say.
He is such a talented and good cricketer, this boy. He's a genius with the ball. He's incredible in the field, and he can finish off so well. Such an asset for the Sri Lankan cricket team.
Cameos in T20 cricket make a huge difference. 20 off 6. Correction, 20 off 8. Slice that away. Got himself a boundary to finish. That ends up being a really good over as well. 17 from it, off the 17th over, 169 for 6. Remaining, 53 runs off the last 3 overs. That's how well they're going at the moment.
Wonderful batting. Down the ground he went the previous delivery. This one opens the face of the bat, using the pace of Anwar Ali. 4 overs for 46 to Anwar Ali, but the experiment, all the positive decision Shanaka took didn't work in their favour.
Beautifully bowled. That really is nicely bowled.
1 over for 4 from Alam. But he's just coming back for his second, so he's not going to get his quota in.
No, he's not. I just want to go back to that shot, Hasaranga. So Hasaranga, we had mid-off up. Hasaranga has hit over mid-off, which has gone for 4.
Just a quick look at the My 11 Circle MVP of the tournament. Those scores are collective scores, by the way. Until now. This is voting and points awarded via the app. Let's have a look and see who's at the top. There we go, Gabaz. Birthday boy the other day as well. Andre Russell just behind him. Russell Pereira, Gunaratne. And Dinesh Chandamal played so nicely. He's at number 5, but Gabaz top of the pops.
If I can just go back to that story. So they had mid-off up. He went over mid-off. The captain then had to push mid-off back to long-off, which brought third man up. The next ball went to third man for 4. Great batting, and that's spreading the field.
On the wicket. Tickle through to the keeper. That's what they needed. They needed to break that partnership. Really good stand has been finished.
Brilliant bowling. We spoke about the slower bouncer. Bowl it into the wicket, and that's exactly what Aftab Alam did. Now, looking at him bowl, why hasn't he bowled more? Birthday boy strikes. Birthday boys keep striking for the Dambulla Viking. Samit Patel, and now Aftab Alam. But a wonderful knock, a great cameo from the Wanindu Hasaranga, 24 of 10. Stallions are 170 for 7.
As Fernando comes in, there's a couple of things to watch here. Halfway through the 18th over, got to try and get Pereira back on strike, obviously, but whatever Fernando can get is also important because we're getting near the end. So that's okay, it's just one. Pereira will be happy with that.
Good from Alam. He went for the Yorker. Fast and straight. Mr. Jayanta Dharmadasa, Vice President of Sri Lanka Cricket, in charge of international cricket. Very pleased with what they see out here.
And the other thing for the Viking team is if they can keep picking up wickets, that's the way they're going to curb this aggressive attack at the end.
14 balls remain in the innings. Just 2 runs and a wicket for Aftab Alam in this over.
Straight the man next to cover, no run.
So good, so good. Just not allowing Thisara Pereira to get underneath it, and that's not easy. Bowling it into the wicket, running those fingers over. 111 Ks. Good option on this pitch.
It's a really good option. He's been exceptional at it. He's bowled really well. After Alam.
Oh, again, beautifully bowled, just one. That is outstanding. That's nice and tight. Just 3 runs from that over and a wicket. Superb. 172 for 7.
Lahiru Kumara and Alam to finish off. 2 overs to go. Thisara Pereira's zone. He will be the difference between 200 on the board or maybe even 175, 180. Deep mid, deep square leg, long on. Third man and a sweeper on the cover boundary. 5 in the deep for Lahiru Kumara.
That away, and he's got it away fine. That's 4. That is a good way to start the over. That's not a good ball first up.
Now he'll be disappointed with that. With the way he set his field, he'll want to be going be hit out onto the leg side. He's tried to change pace.
Captain's knock. Played his own game, came in under pressure, but he's been really good to watch and heartening, especially for the likes of Mickey Arthur, that he's showing a lot of maturity. Needs 2 more to get to 3,500 T20 runs. Tisera Pereira.
19th overs, or 19 over in T20 games, certainly has a way of just providing surprises.
It's going to try and be Fuller. Square leg comes in, long off, goes out.
It's got underneath that. It's not going to go all the way, or is it?
It does. Champion shot. Champion shot. My 11 circle. Champion shot. Goes past 3,500 T20 runs. Tisera Pereira. The score's up to 180. The Stallions are breaking their reins.
They certainly are, and it's fantastic to Tisera Pereira. He got himself in. He's deserved this opportunity now to finish this innings off for the Jaffna Stallions.
In other words, he's earned his right.
He has earned the right. Lahiri Kumara with the field. He's got a deep mid-wicket. He's got a deep long on. He's got a deep long off. He wants to be straighter than he was that last ball.
Speaking of deep, I want to see how deep Pereira's batting in his crease.
He wants square leg back again. Long off is back in. So he's not happy with the fuller length.
No, it's his normal stance. We saw Russell with both feet behind the crease. That's high, and it's gone far enough as well. That's gone for 6.
He wants to be with his field. He wants to be hit on the leg side, but he's got to get his length right. He's got to get it full. That's just too short. Allows Tisera Pereira to pull it away over the deep square leg boundary.
Let's talk about the 19th over, boys. The 19th over so far, halfway through it, has already gone for 14 runs.
Pace on the ball, going into the batsman's arc. That's what's happening.